Make sure it's rolling. Your first name, last name, and spell it.
Robert Tubulls, spelled T-W-O-B-U-L-L-S, 2 words.
And where are you from and what do you do?
Well, I'm originally from South Dakota. I'm a member of the Ogallala Lakota Oyate, also known as the Ogallala Sioux tribe in South Dakota, and currently reside in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Serve the Episcopal Church in Minnesota as their missioner for Native American Ministries, Multicultural Ministries, and the vicar of All Saints Indian Mission in Minneapolis.
And I need to get your age on here.
Almost 50.
Right. So yeah, tell me a little bit. Whoops. What do we got? 1. Okay, good. Tell me a little bit about Pine Ridge and about some of the water issues in the area.
Well, in Pine Ridge, there's I always use this as a good example. There's a river that runs through the northwest corner of the border of Pine Ridge, and it's called Cheyenne River. Back in the days of my ancestors used to call it Miniwashte, which meant good water. And at one time they were able to drink from there, and it was good, clean water. But now no one dares drink out of it, because of all the pollutants, primarily from fertilizer and other things that from runoff from communities and upstream. So it's not good water anymore. Some would say it's called bad water. And then some of the springs that are there, you could still drink out of them, but the danger there is with the aquifer that runs through that whole region, the Ogallala aquifer. One of the things we'd have to think about in the future is if they start using it for fracking and that kind of deal, and using it for the pipeline that's threatening to go through down from Canada to Texas. That's one concern that a lot of people out there, activists especially, have is what will happen when that's built and something goes wrong, or the use of fresh water from that aquifer, and what will that mean in the future. And some of the things we talk about in our tribe is, if we don't have good water to drink, if we didn't have the mini Wechoni project, which we get our water from the Missouri River, we would be hard pressed for good, clean drinking water. So if we didn't have that pipeline coming in, we would be tough. And so the concern then would be is that the Missouri River is clean, and we could be able to use it for drinking purposes. Cause I think for me, this, both theologically and through my Lakota traditions, water should be free like the air we breathe.
What are some of the opportunities for churches, for mission groups to get involved?
Right now we're working with the Souix community in France, and we've attended some of their gatherings in Europe, and with the intention of doing a similar gathering on Pine Ridge Reservation. And that has come to fruition, in that we have a date set with the community, so they'll be sending out a number of their brothers, and sometime in the early spring, and by May 24th, 25th, 26th, we'll have a large gathering of young people between the ages of 18 and 35. We expect over 1,000 young people from all over the United States and the world to gather there on Pine Ridge. And part of the message that we hope that will be taken away is the hope of reconciliation between individuals, communities, nations in the world. It's something that's really needed in a world that's fast, becoming more divided every year.
Often church mission trips will go all over the world, drilling wells and providing water supply. Are there opportunities in Pine Ridge to work with cleaning up the river with helping
There
the
are.
water
I mean,
supply?
the best way to do that is to contact the individual leaders of the communities and to sit down and to talk with them and their elders and others within the community and to see what are the needs or what can the faith community or the church community do with them to work together in unity. So it's not this top-down thing, paternalism or anything like that, but it's uneven level ground where it's a decision that's made and partnerships are made, and it has to be a long-term commitment. It can't just be 1 or 2 years. If you're going to enter into something like this, you have to go for the long run.
Is so Water Citizen News is to water citizens. People are conscious of water in all walks of life, spiritual, recreational, investing, you name it. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Water Citizen?
I don't know, just keep it clean. Your own usage. Don't waste it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yep.